Good morning, everybody. How are we doing this morning? Well, as you can see, things are changing around here a little bit. Let me get this just kind of parked up over here, and we'll go over a few things that are changing. Well, first of all, our neighbor over there, he did pass away, as I stated in our last episode. His family is in pretty rough shape. Apparently he was wealthy, but his daughter was pretty rough off and had a lot of debts to be paid. So there has been an auction over there at the farm. They sold off all the ground and sold off almost all the equipment. I think I don't know if there's anything left over there or not. We might have to take this little tractor. As you can tell, I've got some stuff up here by the road. This is all for sale. All of this here is for sale. But we're going to use the little Oliver one more time. In fact, we're going to go load up the stuff that he left us at that other farm. We inherited quite a bit. And when I say we inherited quite a bit, I didn't know he thought that highly of me. But apparently he did. I gotta put the ramps down here. Oh, yeah, I guess I could just drive it back over. And Fred is currently gone. We have rented the stuff that you see right here. The truck and the trailer, that is, just to haul stuff back and forth. But, yeah, things are a little hectic right now. I think this thing here will have enough power. There we go. Oh. I think that'll do it. Oh yeah, should be just fine. Whoops. Okay, well anyway, let's get over to the other farm. I'll show you what all's changed. We'll get stuff loaded up and continue with the sale items. But, yeah, a lot's changed. I thought I had her wide enough, but I guess I didn't. My bad. But yeah, I rented this so that we could haul stuff across, and we wouldn't have to do as many trips as we would have otherwise. And when I say as many trips, they sold the farm here, but that other farm that we went to, that's ours. We now own it. I'm selling off some stuff. Fred's going to buy my land over here. He's going to buy all of my land over here when he gets back from Scotland. And I am going to just sell everything that's in Scotland. It's kind of a bad deal because Fred and I are now going to be 40 miles away from each other. And that is going to make things difficult. For us to work together. I mean, occasionally I'm sure we'll have time. But the way we used to work is just, it's going to be difficult. It really is. And I'm sure he'll visit and I'll visit him. But yeah, Fred's going to have all this. It's all going to be his. Well, my farm is anyway. It's going to be his. He said he had enough saved up that, yeah, he could just buy our farm here. And that's with the taxes that I've got to pay and potentially equipment that I will have to buy. That actually works out pretty good, in all honesty. I think it does anyway. I think it works out just fine. Okay. Hop out here. And let's see. We only ended up with 2 items here. Basically, the way the will read is after the farm sale, if there was anything left, and I mean anything, after the farm sale, it was ours. I mean, obviously not buildings and stuff, but equipment here. And then the equipment from the farm sale over there. Yeah, anything left, it defaulted to us. Well, I honestly don't know what is left over there. I don't know what sold, what didn't. So we're kind of walking into potentially an empty farm. Oh my. Oh. Man, my brakes don't work worth a darn. See if I can straighten this thing out. Oh, there we go. Oh. What in the world? Ooh. I finally got it set up there. That was a little touch and go there for a minute. But we ended up with the blade, which I guess in wintertime will come in handy. We ended up with it. Ooh, I'm going to have to find a way to rearrange that so I can get all this on here. Hang on, everybody. I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, everybody. I got that mess all figured out. I am tremendously surprised that the old John Deere here didn't sell. I figured this old A, the collectors would have went nuts over it, but apparently not. Guess I might have to be very careful and get a wide load sticker for when I take this across, but yeah, I'm surprised that it didn't sell, but apparently nobody wanted it, so take it nice and easy here. Should be able to just thread right up to it. That's perfect. Oof. That should do it. I don't think we could get this up there to take it home, so I might just run it in that shed and come back for it later. Yeah, that's kind of a bad deal. Well, anyway, like I said, I don't know what we're running into. Not sure what we're going to end up with over at that other farm. We'll go ahead and get this buttoned up, and I don't know, this will be one of the last loads that we run. I asked them, you know, if they wanted, you know, before they got rid of stuff, do you want the money from the crops that are here? And they said, no, we can't wait that long. I said, okay. I took everything that I had and went and sold it. And I have made up enough money to transport myself from one farm to the other, pay all the taxes. And we should have a decent amount of money to look for some stuff over there. Now, being that such narrow roads and everything, I didn't want to pay for the Oliver combine to be transported. So I am leaving the Oliver combine and selling it here. I'm sure as good a shape as it's in. And, you know, everybody saw me harvest with it. I'm sure it'll go pretty quick. I don't think it's going to stick around too terribly long, which, you know, that's, I guess, a positive. It really is. I just hate the fact that I've got to leave crops here, but knowing that Fred will reap the benefits from it, that's better for me. That makes me feel better for him. I know things are kind of rough for him too, but he is essentially doubled in land. He's prepared for it, and I think he'll be happy with it. Like I said, it's going to be sad I don't get to spend as much time with him and work with him, but sometimes there's not much you can do. There really isn't. Okay, well, now I got to decide what goes first. It is a journey over there. And I do have another friend. Actually, it's a friend of Fred's that has said I just call him and he'll follow me with hazards on. And yeah, we can make the trip around. I guess I'm just going to park this here. That's good enough. That's good enough. I guess I'm going to park right here. But he'll follow me. So I just got to decide what I want to start with first. And then when he brings me back, I'll go get that other one and put the for sale signs up here. I guess we'll start with the Versatile. It just seems like a fairly good choice. It's pretty quick. A little on the wide side, but it's pretty quick getting around, so we will start with it. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be something new. A whole new adventure for me. Now, like I said, it's not that far away, so thankfully the trip itself shouldn't be too bad. Whoa. That could have been bad. Well, I think we'll just wait here for a minute. I see some traffic coming. Oh, let's go. Let's go. This thing moves pretty quick. It's not as slow as some of the other equipment. Yeah, we're doing all right. But yeah, we just got to make it over there, and then multiple trips later, we'll be over there and trying to get ourselves set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all these trips back and forth, and then I'll catch hold of everybody once I'm all over there. See you guys here after a bit. It's going to be a couple of days for me, but for you, it'll be a few moments. Well, everybody, good mid-morning. We got everything moved. Boy, what a challenge. This is our new house. I'll give you a quick tour. Got a nice little front area here. Kitchen, kind of a living room, and then a place for us to sleep right up here. Not a bad little place. Not too bad at all. Pretty plain, basic, and simple. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, we got everything moved over. These are the items that were left over, plus kind of where I have stuff at the moment. I know this looks a lot like the one we have, but this is the 1955. It's a little bit smaller tractor. It's still sitting here, and to be honest with you, I haven't even tried to start it or do anything with it. I think I'm going to save that for another day. I went ahead and put the John Deere and the blade in here for the time being. And then there is actually more stuff here than I thought that there was. Yeah, there's some stuff they left behind I didn't expect to be left behind. They left that almost brand new Vermeer rake. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure a collector would come along and buy the old 105, but apparently not. Gleaner's still here. This old International is in rough shape. We did find over here there is a baler and a bale trailer, an old Oliver baler and bale trailer. I don't know if it works, if it's in good shape, or if it needs to be worked on, but yeah, it's there. And then there's this forage chopper and wagon, but there's also this old Farmall 240 here. It doesn't look like it's been here as long, so we might try to see if we can resurrect it. I don't know if we can or can't. The Gleaner is done. The mice have got to it so bad it's not even funny. There's no hope with the poor old Gleaner. Coming around over here, I found a few more things while I was exploring the farm. Of course, I put the Geel Mixall didn't sell. That's ours, I guess, now. The Oliver Gravity wagons are back here. They're just kind of out of the weather. And then there's this old pickup. I think it's junk. And then there's an old John Deere manure spreader back here. I don't know about it. I mean, we might be able to save it, but I doubt it. I really do. I went ahead and bought 2 augers. One auger to fill these bins that are around here, and kind of, have things on hand till I can start making things like TMR and stuff like that. Oh, I almost forgot. While I was walking around this pond over here, there is an old tractor over here in the weeds. I was walking down here to look at this little pond of ours, and yeah, looky here. There's an old Farmall, an old 1206, just down here in the nettles. There's, I don't know. We'll see. We might drag it out and see if it even works. Or what it needs. Maybe, some love and attention and a rebuild. I don't honestly know. I'll get back over here. Of course, there's the case planter right here, which we knew was here. And another one of the old pickups. Both of those I don't think are any good, but I don't know for sure. And of course, the Knight feeder wagon, it's just sitting here. I don't know much about it. Over here, we have a cultivator and a disc chisel. Now, we brought our stuff with us, and I'm going to check these out. If they're any good, I might hold on to them. If they're not any good, I'm just going to let them go. I don't see any reason to keep a hold of them. Oh, yeah. And the only other thing I have found so far, there's the Versatile. I put it back in there. The only other thing that I have found that they left behind was this white with the front loader. Haven't done much with it. It starts and runs just fine. I used it. I kind of graded down some of the gravel in areas from when they had the farm sale and people parked in the sides and everything. And then here's our old 1456 right here. So yeah, that's kind of the down low and the skinny of what we got right here. I went ahead and hooked the John Deere up. I got it all cleaned up. Oh, and I did bring the power washer from the other farms, so we can, make use of it. But I got it hooked up to the cat, and I think we're going to try to plant some barley or some wheat. I'm not sure just yet. I think we're going to go with wheat. Just right off the bat with some wheat. Now, this is capable of doing wheat, so thankfully, it's not just a row crop provider. But I think that's everything on the farm that I found, at least at this point. Not a bad little farm. We only have 3 fields here, just right around the house. There's some corn dryers over here, and then just some storage silos, well, back around over on this side. And we'll get to that at a later time when I guess we need it. We do have corn out in the field, and I have thought about going out there with the chopper and trying to get some silage started. Because I think if I'm going to make a go of things here, I need to really start pushing things. And I think what I'll do also is I'm going to clean up some of the junk around here. I'm going to get in here, and over time I'll see if I can't haul some stuff away and clean the yard up a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer than it does, but we'll see. That might be down the way, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's hop in here. Now I've got everything serviced and ready to go. All I got to do is close this up. And that way we can make our way down to the field, and we're going to start putting some weed in, I think. Oh, I forgot to check something. I didn't know. I never changed the chemical out of this, so I think this is loaded with herbicide. Let me check on that. I'll be right back with you. All right, everybody. Indeed, this does have herbicide in it. It does indeed. I don't know if it needs it down here or not. I guess I could look over here. Yeah, it looks like there's some weeds down through the corn. So this might be kind of weedy ground. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out right away. I guess we're gonna go across this way. I see a line, and I guess we'll go for it here. Fire her up. We'll see what happens. We're gonna cut off this way a little bit. Towards that tree over there. Right there. We're just gonna point it right in that direction. And just move to that tree. Well, so far, so good, I think. Yeah, looking pretty good. Seems to be doing a good job. Boy, I hope that alignment's good. I really haven't had time to study these fields. They are quite different. There's a lot of waterways and dips and dews, and yeah, it's a different field structure than we have at home, or had at home, because this is now home, but yeah, it's quite a bit different. Well, anyway, I'm going to get to putting this into the ground, and see you guys in a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, we're almost done here. Been having some mild trouble with the hydraulics and not responding very well. Don't know if, my hydraulic pump's just getting a little weak, or who knows what it is. I'm sure it's nothing, and I'm not too terribly concerned about it, but I think we'll be okay. We just got this little bit over here on the other side of the wash. Yeah, that wash right there is pretty deep. I was spinning out in the middle of it, so I decided I would, skirt the edges of it. There it goes. So yeah, my hydraulics are just a touch off of what they normally run, but who knows, maybe something got jostled in the transition getting over here. A setting got changed. I don't know. I just know I'm planting and everything seems to be going good. One clarification. This is canola, not wheat. About halfway through over there, I had decided I'd better check it and top it off. And yeah, I grabbed the wrong bags when I was filling it. And so yeah, I got a field of canola, not wheat. Not what I was expecting, but I guess we'll take it. And I'm going to switch this thing out for something with fertilizer. I don't think we need that much herbicide here. I really don't. But I could be wrong. I just don't think we need that much. But yeah, what an excellent job of planting we got done here today. Massive area. We should have a real nice stand of canola. Now I just got to find something to cut that canola with. Yeah, that could be a bit of a challenge, I think. Well, the new farm is shaping up to be pretty good. I gotta watch some of these climbs. This thing, when it's folded up, it's kind of heavy on the back side of this. But I'm gonna go ahead and wash it off, clean it up, and get it ready for its next job that it needs to do. Not sure what it's going to be. We got one more field over here, and I would like to get it planted. Probably not this month, because we're already now going to have canola that'll be coming due, and I think that there is other things that could be done besides that. So we're going to go ahead and let it down right here. And there's a cat around here somewhere. I haven't found him yet. I'm still looking for him. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and clean it up, fill it up, and that should take care of us. I mean, it did a good job. It only missed a couple of spots here and there where the ground was super uneven. And I imagine that's just, well, nothing major. There we go. I think that's good enough. I don't think it's anything too major. Yeah, this thing, it did a pretty good job. Like I said, I'm going to see if I can't find some fertilizer boxes for it, though. But yeah, welcome to Ray County, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.